gone live. And now I'm going to send you the audio invite, the party audio. You should see it come now. Do you see it at the bottom of your screen?
There we go. I think I did it.
Oh, okay. Let me bring up. I have my phone in here so I can test on Twitch that we're actually being. Okay, so let's do it. A voice test. I hear me.
What about me?
Oh yeah, we are in it. It's all good, all good. So, all right. I guess we'll go ahead. I know it's a few minutes early, but heck, 1 minute, big deal, right? Big deal. This is Flower Child 567, and I am here today with Starrtastic. And I'll just short you to Starr if that's okay.
That's perfect.
And we are here for this week's There's No Place Like Home, and as you might guess, Starr is a very special guest. And so we are going to be viewing her homes today, and I'm really excited about that, Starr. And before we actually move into one of your homes, I thought it would be fun to just ask you how you got started in the housing element of ESO.
I picked a flower that was a housing item. So prior to this, I used to play WoW and The Sims, my two favorite games. This is like the perfect marriage of them because you get to decorate and quest.
Oh wow, yeah. So in WoW you can't decorate?
So I haven't played recently, but when I quit, no, you did not have housing. Mm-mm.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. I know I played Fallout 76, a big Fallout player, and Ark, and of course you get to build in both of those, and I really enjoyed that element. And Minecraft, I actually play Minecraft every now and then just in creative mode to build to take over the little worlds and do all the cube houses. But I've got some pretty amazing environments built. And ESO, right? I mean, we do have it all here. You can go on your killing splurges, your questing splurges, your treasure hunting.
Basically the best game for somebody with a short attention span or ADHD, because if you get bored housing, you can go quest and get new housing items. You can go and do dungeon runs or PvP or randomly wander around picking flowers while talking to people. There's just always something different to do.
Yeah. So what do you think about the people who come in and only do one thing? Like all they do is PvP or all they do is dungeons. Do you think they have a narrow view or experience of ESO?
I think that they recognize their time is limited and do what they enjoy. And there's something
Okay.
to be said to that, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody finds their niche. Everybody finds their niche. Yeah. So that's a pretty cool thing. And being so wide, like you were saying, there's something here for everybody. There really is. So
Well, and
I'm
having
excited.
the PvPers makes it easier for the housing people to go in and be able to actually get their housing item, right? Or dungeon people. So it all kind of feeds into each other, I
Yeah,
think.
there's a real support system here. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm excited, Star. Here we are. I think we'll move forward. I'm going to show where we're at on the map. So we are right here in Rimmen, and I'm showing you the broader map in northern Elsewhere. You can see we are up in the northeast corner, right there, and This is the little city of Rimmon. Let me open, come back out. And this house that we're going to view is called the Hall of the Lunar Champion. And I'm going to take us to the store, even though, guess what, folks? This house is not sold. But I like to show that it's not sold because some people are like, yeah, it's sold. And it's like, no, it's not sold. And this is this a noble? It's not a classic, right? It's considered a noble home, I
It has
believe.
it has
Yeah.
700 slots. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's considered a notable home, I should say. And the thing about it is, it's one of those cool houses that are that only come out every now and then as a special opportunity. Or I believe, I don't know about you, but I received mine as an achievement. It was free, and it might
Oh,
have
it
been
is
with the
free.
DLC. Did you get it with the DLC
So
when
it's
you?
3 quests,
Oh,
or
three
three
quests.
tablets. Yeah. So the first one I got for this house was actually the dungeon one, which apparently is the hardest one. Um, and I had been carrying that around for a while when somebody explained what I had in my inventory. But as you do Northern Elsewhere, you unlock one part of the house. As you do Southern Elsewhere, you unlock another part of the house, and then the other one is the dungeon crawl.
Yes, but the house itself is uh, a gift. You get it as a gift, but I can't remember how we got the actual empty house given to us. I know I did not pay for it, but I earned it somehow, or it came with the Elsewhere, Northern Elsewhere DLC. I don't remember. Do you remember how that happened?
I believe it was quest related, not
Okay.
DLC related. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah. So it was really to earn this house, to get this house, was pretty spectacular. I remember I was blown away. I think this was the first big house I got for free, and then of course Sigic's Villa was the second one. But this is the outside, and unfortunately, I can't go in and show it to you
Oh,
empty because I own it too. So Starr is going to go on in, and I'm going to travel to her, and we will begin to experience her,
that's the
her
longest
pre.
it's ever taken to load. I am inside.
Well, I'm still trying to jump in. Oh, you just got in? Okay, maybe
Hmm.
that's why. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Let me travel to you again. Here we go. Okay, it's allowing me to come in now. Here we go. Yeah, this is such a beautiful, I think it's a beautiful uh, estate. I like to call it an estate because really there's so many parts to it. So here we are at her entrance. And I'm turning around just so you can see the entrance fully activated. So do you want to explain first well, no, just take us on a tour.
So
All right,
Moik
yep.
the Liar lives kind of here. And
Oh,
these are the
nice.
portals where he goes to different worlds. Um, that is not how the house started up. That's how it ended, though. And I
Okay.
was kind of inspired by the Game of Thrones, like, person that would steal faces and change.
Okay.
So I figured Moik would be the perfect person to do that. So this is Moik's actual room and all the different masks he wears.
Ah, very cool. Now, for those of you who don't know, Moik the Liar is an achievement. So you hunt him down throughout Tamriel, and you have to find him in a certain number of locations. and he's quite an enigma in the game. A lot of people don't even know about him unless they're a quester or are told by a quester about him. Now this room, you completely added this
Yes.
space. So this is not in the original house. This is a construction of Starr's. It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I love this map on the wall or tapestry, the blackwood tapestry.
I wish we had more like those. I love those.
Oh, yeah, that one's nice. It's big, nice and big too. So that's exciting. Very nice. Hmm. And here he is, by the way. Here he is.
Well, and we'll follow him because he'll go into one of these. Don't look at it in inspection mode. You'll look at my pathing and go, oh, wow.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. Yeah. I like how you put, I do like how you put the, what is this? The projection stone moons. I like how you put that at each of your entrances. That's really a nice touch. Yeah, very nice. All right, are we going into this room here?
Yes.
Oh, he's already come out, but we're going in. Portal to the Halls of Colossus. So Starr was telling us at the start how you have to activate each part of the house, and this is one of the alcoves or sections of the house. There are 3. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Well, thank you. This is the room that has probably had about 10 different facelifts. I haven't ever hit one until this one that I really like. But Moik is in here as the cat guy with the bucket on his head. Catwell. There you go.
Oh,
And
Catwell.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is swimming up to his boat where all his gold is.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I love that. Yeah, and this mermaid statue, I missed getting this from, I could kick myself now, but there's a time and a place for everything, and when it comes around, I'll grab it. I love this chest. This chest is a beautiful chest. What is that? That's a Kingmaker's Trove. So here I go. Is that an achievement or a special treasure you earned?
Scryable.
Scryable, yes. You want to tell us a moment about scrying, just the purpose of it?
Yes, to get furnishings and supposedly epics. So the purpose of scrying, it's kind of like archaeology. Almost, you're having to work through the puzzle to find the location of the item, and then you go and dig it up and you get your treasure. After you've gotten 3 of the same treasure, then I just recently learned, you can then go and buy them from the achievement vendor.
Yes, that's a great thing, isn't it?
It is. I wish I had known that before scrying about 22 of those purple windows.
Oh, yes. Oh, you made... Oh, no. Are you serious?
Yep. I
So
went out and collected all of them. I sat there and did it over and over and over again. And then somebody goes, gosh, this was like maybe 6 weeks ago. They're like, once you've had 3 of them, you can buy them. I was like, I just thought they stopped sending you reports.
Yeah. So I was fortunate to actually learn that when I first started scrying. So yeah, but some people still don't want to have to pay gold for, like, the new Alien tree. It's 20K, right, at the achievement vendor after you get your 3 of them. But if you buy it, I forget, if you buy it somewhere, it's like 1,500 crown. So it's like to get it at the achievement vendor for 20K is so much cheaper than dropping the real money for it. Gracie, come
Yeah.
here. I have a puppy who's being a little disruptive today, and I apologize for that. But it's not a good day for her. So um, if you hear her bark, uh, it's just her way of saying I want to go outside. Um, this is beautiful. I love your underwater room. It's very unique. I haven't seen an underwater room uh, in this in this Hall of Lunar Champions before, so it's very unique. All right, we're gonna go through the portal back into the main area. All
And
right,
then,
and before you continue on, this is a complete reskinning of the interior, the main house part of the Hall of Lunar Champions. It does not look like this. So I want to just say to you that creating it so that it's more focused on the three alcoves it works. That works really, really well. So this you did a wonderful job here.
well, thank you. I about lost my mind lining everything up because the tiles and then it's
I
like
can
figure
only
it out.
imagine. All right, this one we're going to the portal to Lion's Cradle. Gracie. Okay, here we are. And this house, just so you all know, and the stairs, this comes already loaded in this house. So that creates a little bit of a design challenge, right?
So I liked the house a lot. You will find I like building upwards. So I made it a two-story, but having the little house in it, it kind of gives you that's what spawned the whole different world, right? Because this side looks completely different from the other side or the middle side.
Very
Um,
cool.
yeah. And it's kind of nice to get a free, at least for me, this was my first free house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's nice. And it's exciting, isn't it? It's
It
exciting.
is.
So, all right,
Um,
following you.
so this is where Moik's family is. Um, you've got Ember that tends to the garden, and the red vines are supposed to be like fabric dye or whatever, what you would turn into dye.
Okay.
And then if you go through here, where she makes her dye for her fabrics and things,
Oh, love it. Love it. Yep.
and then she is left at home with the baby, so there's a lot of wine.
You are so funny. Oh. Oh, I like you put a bell, or I love these lamps. I've not yet used them yet, but I think they're so cool, so cool looking. All right, moving on.
And then inside is their actual home.
Oh, this is so sweet. It's
Well, and
comfy.
you can see my building styles change because I did this side first, right? Um, and then probably later, a couple of months later, I did the middle, and then the right one's just constantly ever changing. But I really like the little house for her. And she's got all the fabric, which is where that dye color comes in.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So let me ask you, did you, when you first got this house, had you figured out that you had to get the tablets to make it work? I mean, it kind of tells us that, but how long did it take you before you realized that the quest was now really beginning for to fully awaken the house? And did you immediately go out and search and find all three of the tablets, or how long did that part take you? I guess that's what I'm asking.
So the first tablet I got as a just as a dungeon run because I used to run dungeons over and over and over again trying to get gold.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I had the tablet, and there's another house that I had built, and I had the tablet there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this thing is pretty cool." And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's for the free house." It's for what? I had that thing for 8 months before I ever knew it was more than just a furnishing you could put in your house.
I love it.
After that, I went hard for about 2 weeks and got it accomplished and got the rest of the house.
Very cool. I'm going to see if I'm going to open up my inventory real quick and see if it will show the tablets. Sometimes, it will show the tablets.
So I think
No, but
under collections and furnishings,
is that what it is? Collections? All
yes.
right. Furnishings. Uh, is it general? Yes, there they are. Okay. So here it is. Behold Kunzari's ambition. And you can see off to the right, it's showing the lunar, that it's part of the lunar champion. And then the next one is, and that's the Dragon Guard in quest in Southern Elsewhere. And then Kunzari's betrayal, which opens up the halls of Colossus, and that's in Elsewhere. And then behold, Kunzari's guile, which is the Moongrave Fane. And then what's this one? Oh, then this is just a furnishing, a readable furnishing. The Lunar Champion, this one, right? No, place on the Joan Light altar. So there's four actually. Four that you have to find.
And I think the Lunar Champion is the one that starts it, potentially.
That starts it. Yeah, I think you are absolutely correct on that. Yeah, because you put it on, yes, it awakens the lunar reflector to start it all. So this is really, I'm going to ask you again, Starr, a question about the. Do you remember what the quest was that you had to do to get the house? Do you remember at all? I don't. That's why.
I think it, now looking at it, I know this was part of it, but I don't know what part. I almost think it's when you had to make the cat lady the head of the. I don't want to give spoilers. I believe it's the main storyline or one of the Elsewhere Zone.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It was a main story, and I think it was the completion of that main storyline, wasn't it? For Elsewhere, for Northern Elsewhere, was it North? Because this is in Northern Elsewhere, right?
Yes. So one of them is Northern, one is Southern, and then one I think is the combined zone quests, and then the dungeon
Oof.
drop. But
And then the dungeon, yeah.
I kind of randomly happen upon things a lot. I just wander around and click stuff and do random quests, and unless there's something in the store that requires a specific achievement, other than the Daggerfall ones, I haven't finished everything.
Yeah, yeah. There's so much in this game, so much in this game. How long have you been playing?
About 2 years, actually. I
Wow, that's
started
awesome.
just before High Isle. As a matter of fact, that was everybody was talking about the free houses you got with the DLC, and I was like, "Woo! What do you mean I don't get free house?"
Oh, yeah, 2 years. And how long were you playing before you started building? I think I already asked you, but I'm asking you again.
um, so when I my very first build, which we will go to on this tour, I
Okay.
think maybe about 4 or 5 months. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
about a month after I discovered housing itself that that house was actually built.
yeah,
But I had been playing for a while. Just I started playing with a coworker who stopped playing, and I was like, "Well, I'm hooked now."
yeah.
I picked a flower off another flower, and it glows. It was a Cold Harbor stock. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what? You can get
What?
flowers in this game? Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, this is so sweet. I love her little kitchen. I love her little lounge areas and all of her creative corner there.
Her
And then of
bed
course
was my favorite
the
thing.
bedroom. Oh yeah. Oh, you built this bed too. Look at that. You built this up, didn't you? Look at that. I love it. It's really quite a bed. This is not a bed. This is a playpen.
Well, and they have curtains to keep them hidden from the baby. I just thought it was hilarious
Yeah,
to put her there.
baby. Oh, I love it. Oh, and is this your baby, the
Yes.
grandmother? Oh my God, that's too cute. I love it. So, yeah, too cute, too cute. This is adorable, and this again, this whole loft area you created. Starr created. So this does not come in this house. So. Very nice, very nice. So we have one more alcove to go through and to see the fullness of this house. This is seriously, in my opinion, four houses in one because each area, even the central location, if you use the entry area um, um, as a space to create in, that gives you the fourth. But, oops, here I am. Where are we? We're back in the entry, and we're going to the final alcove, which, can you guess? It's back here. And we're going to the moon fane, I think. Yes, moon gray fane. Yeah.
This is probably
Oh,
my favorite one.
nice. Yeah, nice.
Um, so you do have to be careful. There are traps throughout the grass. Um,
Okay. Uh-oh.
we've got a huntress over here, and this is her abode where she does all her cleaning and repurposing of huntery stuff.
Ah, this is beautiful in here. Nice. Very nice. So creative.
Oh, thank you.
Starr, this is so creative. And the fountain, or is that a shower? She goes
It's a
and takes a
shower.
shower after she's done being all bloody, right?
Mm-hmm. And she's got a barbecue. I was real proud of
Oh
this
my
when I
God.
first
Oh, well,
came up
let's
with
see.
it.
Oh, here in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Because I
Oh,
was
yeah.
the little red and getting it to light up just right. Oh my goodness, that was probably. Now I do need a preface. For the first year I was building, I did not know about precision edit. My son would
Oh,
sit there and
yeah.
watch me crouch and hop and wiggle and jiggle all around while playing the game. And one day he's like,
I
if you
love
press
it.
Y, you don't have to move, right?
Well, isn't it true we don't always read everything that's on our screen and it's right there telling us what to do? So I'm going to go into inspection mode real quick.
Okay.
No, no, we can't see it in inspection mode. It doesn't allow me to
Well, here, let
show.
me fix
No, it
that.
won't. It
I got
won't.
you.
I don't think it. Oh, okay.
There you go. Try again.
Okay, so I'm in house edit mode, and let's see, few furniture list. So what? I don't think I might have to click on an item. I promise I won't move it. Okay, so you see, I'm highlighting the Smith's bellows here, and you see it's edit, and then Y is precision edit, and then L is link. Do you use your link? It took me the longest time to figure out how to use that link. But
I do and don't. I will use it
okay.
to build and then I will immediately unlink because what I've noticed is if you don't, your linked items pop.
Yeah, they do. Okay, I've come out of it. I've come out of it now. But sometimes we just don't. Um, like look at, and the alignment. And I just learned how to, like, you have something in place but you want to try something else, and you kind of move the item away and you put down the new item to look at it. And then there's this feature that we have that automatically puts everything back in place and removes what you were auditioning. And I'm like, say what? It was that was wonderful to learn that. And that was just a couple months ago, last month maybe. So, oh, this is just wonderful. I love this room. I love
Thank
what
you.
you've done with it.
Now
And here's her. Is this her bed over here, or is it
Yes.
just her furs? Okay, yeah, this is where
She's got
nice.
a couple of pillows. Those were the only ones I could think that were pelt looking. We need more pelty pillows. That's a weird statement.
Yeah, no, I get it. I always am yelling out to the to the gods of development. Hey, we need this, whether they hear me or not. Sometimes I think they do, but very nice. Oh yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of hidden treasures throughout my houses because I'm one of those that when I go into your home, I'm looking at everything. I like to
Yeah.
look at the details that you did. So you'll find, like this house, it's just hidden bunnies and traps, right?
Yeah.
But I have
That's
other
pretty cool.
houses with like hidden spaces, or there's basically I want my houses to be something that every time you come back, there's something new there.
Oh, that's nice. That's really, yeah, that's a treat, isn't it?
And then I've got my little kitty drunkards over here.
This is the party. This is the party zone right here. I love it. Oh my God. And I love how you cleaned up that back wall so it doesn't look all crumbly, by adding to it. Because you did add to it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very nice. Look at this is too sweet. The party zone. Okay, so that's the first time I've seen a cat party house. 'Cause that's a cat party house.
Now, I do
Uh-oh, where
apologize. Sometimes these rocks shift, so you may have to
Okay.
hop every once in a while. I fixed them last night, but I can see they've dropped again.
Yeah, I know that it's but this is cool. Where are we going? Someplace hidden? Oh,
Yes.
look at this. Ooh, this is really cool that we're coming all the way up here. Oh, look at. Wow. Oh, nice. Okay. Very cool. So you've got your. Do you target with him?
Um, no, I got him specifically for this room in this house.
Yeah. No, perfect, perfect. And it looks like, there's definitely a little bit of a challenge going on between these two, you know.
And
I'm gonna see what he has to
Well, it is
say.
good to travel. This one admits to already missing home.
He already
Well,
misses
some
him.
may see northern elsewhere as an unforgiving desert. This one knows the true warmth and comfort its sands provide.
I love talking to all of our bots because they're just too cool. All right, I'm right behind you. I'm coming.
the last part, I put the green guy up there to kind of draw attention to it because a lot of people, I hid it so well, a lot of people miss this part.
Oh, sure. It's awesome. It's awesome. Oh, your horn. Your war horn. Is that your war horn?
Yes.
Oh,
Your
and a
little
nice
bell.
cool bell. Yeah, very nice. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Very, very creative use of the upper portion because this is such a wide open space, you know. So I'm so excited. This is really nice. Now, how many phase changes has this one gone through?
So this room, none, other than
None.
like better skill building and adding railing because I kept falling off. Um, the room on the side got a little bit of an update. The one with the actual house in it got an update when the Clovian stuff came out. I thought I was going to be more excited about the grapevines, but I really liked putting that purple wisteria tree there instead. It looked like wild grapes more
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's
Um,
yeah.
and then the room with the water that has been remade so many times. I've
Okay.
never landed on a permanent fix.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and this house, for as big as it is, you're given 700 furnishing slots, and then of course your special and your collectibles and your bots that you bring out. And it because it is a notable 24 people can come in at any one time. So it's it's a man, I'm going to tell you, go do the quest line in, the main quest in Northern Elsewhere and get this house, earn this house, because why wouldn't you want this house? Uh, you know, so it's beautiful. You've done an awesome job with this. So,
Well, thank you.
any anything else you want to say about this before we go to your next location?
No, just have fun when you build. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really how this,
Yeah.
well, it originally started because I have an alt named Motifra.
Uh-huh.
He is my
I'm going
only
to have
male
a
character.
since you're not going to say anything specific about here, I'm going to take us over to our next house as you tell
Oh,
us the
awesome.
story. Okay? So that we're over there. And just so you all know, we're going over, well, I'm going to have to travel to you.
Okay, let me go
Uh,
there.
but hold that story. I want to hear that story. We'll continue it once we move to the next location. And everybody, I'm going to show you in. I do not own this house, so I'm going to actually show you the. I'm going to show you the store because now we're going to go to a house that you're going to get to see the before and the after, which is really exciting. This is a stable house. It's called the Hammer Death Bungalow. It's 2,400 um, crowns. Did you buy this empty or with the furniture pack?
I bought it empty with gold. It was my very first build.
Okay, so we're going to go preview this, and you can see it's small. I think it only allows two people at a time in it. Is that correct?
I think it might be 6. Yeah, 6.
Oh, six. Oh, good. Okay. We're going to preview this house. So I'm going to travel over to it so that I realize you and I, Star, are very talkative because we've already spent a half an hour in
Oh
your
my
one
goodness.
house. Easy to do. Uh, and Star has a lot of homes too. So I definitely want to have Star back on There's No Place Like Home as a special guest again, maybe later in September. Definitely no later than October. Okay, here's the house. This is the place that we're going to see. Um, and I'm just going to show real quick. You can buy it for gold for 65,000 gold, and or for 2,400 crowns. So you can come right here and buy it, purchase it in world, or of course through the marketplace. All right, I'm going to come out, and it's going to take me back, but I want to. Uh, Go ahead and come over. Sorry for all of this. Okay, so go ahead and you're in your home.
Yes.
You're in that.
So,
Okay, so I'm going to travel over to you now. And I'm en route. And I'll show on the map as soon as I land. And then I want to... Oh my goodness, see, you saw what it looked like. Now check it out. And we are located right now in Stormhaven, and you can see it is right in the middle, kind of in the center of Stormhaven. So, oh my goodness, this is quite a place that doesn't even look like the house that you preview. So, finish telling us your story, and then we'll tour this house.
Oh, the other house. I was just gonna say, sometimes your houses start out one way. Like mine was just gonna be a big old cat village, and then it ended up the way it ended up. Like, that's the fun part for me about building. This one, I just knew I wanted to build a house, and this is what it started with. I find if I try to go in with a specific, it must look this way, I'll get stuck and frustrated. But if I just go with the flow, it's fine.
Yeah, and I think there's probably builders of both natures, where they seek for a house that they have an idea for, and then they go out searching for it. But I think that would be incredibly hard unless you get one of the wide open lands that we can, like the Meadow, or Cold Harbor. So this is your little kitchen. Look at all this meat.
So it is an inn for fur traders in the middle of winter. So this little pile right here is supposed to be the snow, implying winter. I got better at my storytelling and building as I went along, but I love my little mount right there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. So let me ask you, when you go outside, do you see it hanging out, or it disappears, right? Because things don't, like what you put inside doesn't necessarily go outside. So that's a mount that has 4 legs and a tail that we don't see in here. And that is, I've never seen anybody do that, Starr. That's very unique. Very unique.
Well, thank you. So downstairs is where the owners of it's just supposed to be like a little stop off, get food, sell your furs kind of place. But because it's winter, when we go upstairs, you'll see where everybody's kind of built little lodgings within all the stuff.
There. And is this a bathtub right here?
It is, yes.
I
think those are awesome bathtubs.
I do too, and I love that. I mean, okay, we have a bathtub, a stone bathtub we can all get, but this is very creative. This is awesome. It's steaming hot water. Oh gosh, I want to take a bathtub. I don't have a bathtub anymore. I mean, I do, but it's what I bathe the dog in, so I don't use it anymore. Oh my gosh, who is asleep in this bed?
I'm glad you got that. I always worry a little bit that it's going to look like a different type of house.
I love it. I love it. That is hilarious. Hilarious. You do have quite a, a fun way of adding things, embellishing, and putting things in. And I find that really exciting about your builds too. It's like, what? What is that? Oops, I just fell off your stairs. Sorry.
Yeah, this was before I knew about railings. I do apologize.
Oh, that's okay.
So if you look around, we've got like one little room here.
Very cute. That's a sweet room. Yep.
And then we've got this one up here.
Yes, very nice. This one right here, you mean for the fox?
Oh, no, I meant look up. There's a bunk bed kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, up there. Okay, I see it. I see it.
And then I have another bedroom over here. I tried to make sure everybody had a little bit of food or something in their
Y-
rooms.
yes, very nice.
We've got
Look at
another
this.
one back here, hiding behind the furs.
Oh, I love it. Yep, I see it. I see it. Whoops, I went the wrong way.
Oh, you're
Get
okay.
back.
There's another one here. I was excited. Like I got sad
Oh
when I
yeah.
ran out of spaces because I made so many tiny rooms.
How many are in here? I didn't count. Oh, this is sweet.
7.
This is 7. That's amazing. This is obviously, oh, and look at he's asleep in there. There's somebody sleeping there too. I love that you use one of our busts that way. That is so cool. That is really cool. Oh,
Oh,
look
8.
at
I
all.
forgot about the bed up here.
Wait.
Yep,
Oh
there's
yeah, that
another one right there.
here. Yeah, 8 beds. Wow. 8 beds in here. This is indeed an inn. This is too cute. This is too cute. Wow. Very rustic. Very, very rustic. Well, I guess we should head on over to the Humble Mud. We're going to go to the Humble Mud. And I'm going to travel over because I also own it. But I'm going to travel to the outside just so you know.
Okay.
Okay. And that is the Humble Mud is a stable or Humble Mud. Yes, the Humble Mud is a stable. It's in Balfoyen. You can see right here. I have it on my screen. And takes me a minute to travel. So I like the Balfoyen area. If you are Ebonheart Pack, this is one of your initial maps you go through on your story quest. And look at in this little Argonian village. And here's the mud hut. I love how the mud huts are. I really do. And I'm going to show the map. Here we are in Dalmora, which is a little Argonian village. And right there is an achievement vendor. You can see right outside of the house. And but Balfoyen is quite a small map to begin with. But one of the good things about Balfoyen is that it is a great place for harvesting materials if you are into crafting. Okay, I can't go into the house because I'll show my house, which I don't want to, so I'm going to travel to you now.
Okay. And I made a special change to this house since the last time you saw it, specifically
Uh,
to honor your channel.
oh my gosh, how exciting is that? I feel honored. All right, we're coming in. This is a typical Argonian house, but not the way you do it. You would not even know it's the same place. All right, see? Do you see what I'm seeing? This new entry goes all the way through the mud hut. All the way through the mud hut and to the back door that takes us to the courtyard. That's very clever. I gotta tell you that, Starr. Very clever. And
I
here we are. Wow.
So turn around. Do you see her new shoes?
Did you do ruby shoes?
I did. I did.
Oh, where are you? Wait, where are you? Oh my gosh, right here. Oh my God, there's no place like home. Look at that, you guys. Check that out. There is our Dorothy wearing her red shoes. You see her head up there? That's the upper part of the mud hut and her eyes. I love the way you did her eyes. I have to tell you that. All of this is so adorable. Her dress, she's so fancy and her wiggling fingers. But those red ruby slippers are to die for. Are to die for. That's so awesome. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Can you go stand in front of her? May I take a picture of you and because honestly, I'm gonna go into if it's okay with you, I would love to add this picture to the YouTube stream. There's no place like home thumbnail that I add to all of the videos. Because really, come on, you just okay. I'm going into camera mode. Just a sec. Taking up our time here. Screenshot mode. Okay, so you see, oh my God, look at that. That is so adorable. Really is. Okay, you're gonna have to go back just a little farther. Otherwise, I'm cutting your feet off. Okay, that's perfect. Oh my God, this is so special. I'm so honored. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Taking a picture. And I'll take one more, and I'll send you the pictures too, so you have them, Starr.
Oh
my God, this is so adorable. And you also, if you want, and that's something we can talk about, is I am more than happy to give you a MP4 of this. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys, you really have no idea how cute that is. How cute that is. An MP4, you know, the episode MP4, so that if you have your own YouTube channel or other social media, you can put it on here. But I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to brag just a moment, because this, when I met Starr, and I think this is where I came, right? I came to this house. And
this was the second one, yeah.
Was this the second one? And as soon as I saw this, I was like, I want you as a special guest. Oh my God, this is so creative, and it's so unique. All the beans standing back there, the way you used heads and put flowers and the mushroom tops and all of this. It's like you come into this chamber of all these weird little beings who are having an audience with this mega mama over here, and really.
Well, not quite.
All right, tell us the vision here.
Hop into third person mode. This is a third person house.
Okay, I'm in third person.
I don't know if you saw the baby back there with the mushroom hat.
Oh, all the way back there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see that.
And then you've got the toddler back here, the punk rock brother, however you want to look at him.
Oh my God, is this a nursery?
It's a garden. You see Dad back there? He kind of looks like Dr.
Oh yeah,
Robotnik.
yeah. Yeah, I see him. Oh my God.
And so she has a shovel, and she's here for dinner. Take a look at the dude.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And she's, oh, this is their garden of food.
Yep.
So, oh my God. It kind of has, wow. You have a morbid side. I love this. I love this. So this is where she harvests from. She grows these and harvests their meal from this garden. What kind of a garden is this?
It's a mushroom garden. They just happen to be alive. That's all.
They just You're shroomies. You got all these little shroom people. Oh my God, this is incredible. Okay, so the fact that you created mushroom family members and moved them so far outside of the house is really incredible. So you had to test out how far you could get them out of the house, huh?
Oh, you mean the big people?
Yeah. Like
So
the
you can
dad?
build all the way. See that orange mushroom way out there?
Yeah.
I had tried, and then I figured it didn't fit where I was going with it, because originally it was just a fun garden, and then I figured out how to make a shovel, and it went a different direction. But you can build all the way out to that orange, visually out to that orange mushroom.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing. That's a distance. That's a
Um,
distance. Okay,
but
I'm
that's,
coming back.
oops, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that's this house. So they're basically all ready. She crashed into their area, and she's getting dinner, and her family's behind going, "Oh, hungry."
Oh yeah, that one looks good. Okay, and I'm doing a close up of your shovel because how adorable is this? First of all, she's got a pillar, she's got a bone, she's got rocks. This is the creation of her shovel. So, I mean, seriously, that you got imagination, woman. Let me tell you that. You got imagination. Because I don't know if I would have thought of that. That's so awesome. This whole creation here is just 100% imagination. I love it.
Well, and I
Love,
was
love, love it.
inspired by another player who had
Okay.
a garden where, like, his barbecue had eyeballs, and his lawnmower had eyeballs. And I looked at that and I said, "Oh, I have to do a living garden somehow." And this is what I came up with. Gosh, 6 months later, I was like, "Oh, I could do this," and just started plopping different mushroom heads. I would have put more, but I ran out of different mushroom heads.
You ran out of different mushroom heads. Yeah. Wow.
And
Okay,
this
I'm
guy
gonna.
here is my last
Yeah.
one I'm going to point out for this house. But this is my homage to the thornberries.
It's what's his name? What's
The
the main
dad,
Nor
Nigel.
the Nigel. Oh my God, it is Nigel Thornberry. It looks like him now that you pointed out. I love that. I love that. This is pretty cool. And I'm pointing out something too. Starr has 200 furnishing spots, and she only used 158. Getting all this, only 158. She still has, room to grow if she decides to add more. That to me, I am always okay. It's easy for us to max out, but to create an unbelievable build and still have, excess. That's excess space left over. I think that to me is like the coup de grace of a builder because it shows, number one, that you were very, very specific. You knew what you wanted, and you didn't feel like you had to cram a bunch of extra junk in. Sometimes the environment. This is personal opinion, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but sometimes the builders, we all think that we're supposed to use every single slot and make it overwhelming, that there's something everywhere. And I don't necessarily feel that's important. So I really applaud you that you created this environment so imaginative, and you still have, what is it, 42 spots left to build with. That to me is amazing, really. I commend you on that. So you are so welcome. And my friends out there in Viewerland, which I see we do have viewers out there. We have 106 people watching
Oh my
live.
goodness.
So that's pretty awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you spend your time watching. And please, an applause for Starr's wonderful and creative builds. And Starr, I definitely want to have you back on. So thank you so much for opening your homes up to. There's no place like home. Thank you for the ruby slippers. Really, that touches me. And hey, everyone, have a great rest of your day. And next week, No Place Like Home will return to its normal timeline on Thursday, and I will share a couple of houses. We'll have a little break. You'll get to see me. Boring, I know. And then I'm like your palette cleanser, and then we'll start all over again showing some magnificent builds that creative individuals like Starr give to us here in Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you, Starr.
Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. And thank you, viewers. See you again soon. Flower Child 567 stream. Saying bye-bye.